Hey guys, this week's video is going to be a little shorter than some of my videos. Today we're going to be talking about games and toys that we had as a child. So I'm pretty sure most of my subscribers are about my age, middle-aged folks. I don't think I have too many young kids following me or too many old people following me. I don't have that kind of content, but I'm hoping that we can all relate to what I'm about to show you. So when I was a kid, I had this one toy that I just loved, and my mom knew that I loved it so much that she kept it through the years. And then when I got settled into my own house, she gave that to me so I could have and to hold, I guess. And here is that toy. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. If you're middle-aged like myself, I'm sure that you've seen it in the store or maybe had it at your house. But this is the Mr. Machine. You would wind it up, he would whistle a tune. His arms, his legs would kind of move back and forth as the wheels pushed him forward. So with that being said, there was another game that as a child I was in love with. But the game was owned by my Aunt Laverne and Uncle John. And every time that we would go to a family reunion or unfortunately a funeral or birthday parties, which was the last case, we went to a birthday party, I always bring it up to my Aunt Laverne how much I loved that game. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I can almost see their sofa in their living room. The game was always underneath that sofa. And I would ask, can I play it? Can I play it? So we would dig it out, plug it in, and I could sit there for hours with this game. And I reiterated that at birthday parties and family reunions. So after we left the last birthday party that we were at, which was about a month ago, maybe more than that. Time slides by so fast. But since we were at that birthday party, I didn't know this, but I found out afterwards. My Aunt Laverne was on a mission. And when they left the birthday party, she had mentioned that game to my Uncle John. And my Uncle John said, "Ooh, I don't know if we can, get that because that's going to be a vintage game. It's going to be hard to find. And when you find it, it's probably going to be fairly expensive." And she said, "Well, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money." And this was all reiterated over the phone after I got the game and everything. I'm kind of ruining it as I go here. But anyway, so she was on a mission to find that game, and sure enough, she did. They went to antique stores, they went to auctions, and were unsuccessful. But they went to a discount store, Ollie's, of all places. You would think that Ollie's wouldn't have something like this, but indeed they did. She said we were looking in the toy section, couldn't find it. They were leaving, and a gentleman was sitting on the floor, stocking the shelves with, indeed, the game that I'll show you here in just a minute. So they got it, and she gave it to my dad, Pop-Up Gringo, to bring down. So I was in the house when my dad got here, and when I came out in the garage, I knew Aunt Laverne had gotten something and gave it to Dad to give to me. So that part of the process was already underway. I knew Aunt Laverne had something for me, but I figured it was a shoe fly pie because I loved my Aunt Laverne's shoe fly pie. But indeed, that wasn't the case. That was actually the game that I always wanted to play when I went over to their house. So pretty neat story for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And now we're going to turn it around and show you this game. Not sure if you guys remember this. The box here says that the genuine electric football products from the original electric football company, and it's the Tudor Games, and it's the Red Zone electric football. Back in the day, it's a wonder we didn't get electrocuted and shocked, because it was a metal plate that vibrated with electricity plugged up to it. But nowadays, it's actually controlled by a little remote control that has a couple of AA batteries in it. So yeah, the electric football, I don't know if you guys remember that, but I sure do. And my Aunt Laverne and Uncle John had one, and sure enough, my Aunt Laverne hooked me up. So now we're going to go in the house, get this thing set up, and we're going to turn it on and let you watch the football game.